Here's my top 3 marketing books if you want to refresh your knowledge on marketing, if you want to grow in marketing, if you want to have new ideas. Here are my top 3 favorite books that I kind of go back to and reference often. So the first one is This Is Marketing by Seth Godin. He's a marketing mogul, marketing guru, if you will. Talks about storytelling. He talks about a little of everything: funnels, price, attention. I think this is a great book, especially to get started. Kind of opens your eyes to what the possibilities are and maybe help you look at some things that you may have overlooked before. The next one is Contagious, and I actually have some notes from when I read it before. It's a great read for small business owners because it has practical marketing tactics. It also talks about a lot of things like the why method. So why is this important? Why? To dig deeper into finding the root cause of the issue, or the emotional tie that people have to the problem that you're trying to solve. Another thing that this kind of goes through is talking about how you can trigger emotion, as well as using your brand or your product as social currency. So if somebody knows that having your brand or being associated with you kind of elevates them as a person, they're more likely to go with you. It's a great book as well. A lot of good stories in this book, and if you don't already have it, I say pick it up. Then lastly, I have here Superfans by Flynn. What I really love about this book is it's essential for, I feel like, any person, because you have to begin to build your personal network, and especially if you're starting a personal brand, this is something that you should go for. I would say even business owners too, but especially if you're starting your own brand or you're starting to build a community, you need to have super fans. You need to have a way to not have just followers, subscribers, or customers, but to have people who support you no matter what you do, and to be able to keep them in and keep them a part of your audience as time goes on. And some ways that he talks about that is by having email newsletters. Like, imagine you have an email newsletter for your family and friends, but just doing things like that to keep people engaged and in tune with your life. Because I promise you, if they don't see you, they don't keep up with you, then you're kind of become a memory of the past. And this just allows for you to have tons of ways to kind of keep you or your brand at the forefront of your customers' minds by keeping them engaged with events, with email newsletters, with ways to contact them, and he even talks about podcasts too. But this is great for any personal brand. It kind of encourages everybody to at least have a podcast where they're talking and expressing themselves and showing how they're personable. It's a great book. If you are someone who's looking to do content creation, this is where you start, especially before you begin to blow up on TikTok, because you will actually have an idea in mind on how you will translate that audience over to other platforms and even into your own platforms as far as the email list and things like that. So yeah, those are my top 3 books: Contagious, This Is Marketing, and Superfans.